Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our house cells that are helping us on this journey back to our soul group, back to our true divine loves, our twins. And I've been guided to set up a crystal grid, which uses rose quartz, and I infuse pieces of rose quartz with Holy Fire Reiki. And I send you the piece of rose quartz, and it harmonizes when you have the meditate and you have the intent to send unconditional love to your twin flame, and also out to raise love and light on the planet, and to collectively bring spirit into matter. So it's all about grounding the energies to help each other into our unions. As well as that, to ultimately raise the planet in love and light. It's all about using the crystal and using the Holy Fire Reiki energy and the power of collective intent to help bring as above, so below. And also I do divine love healing. So I connect to your souls, I give you a Reiki healing, but I see the messages like a film. And then I give you a write-up, a guided mantra, and also a 3-card angel read. And it's only £20 for the month of February, because I want to help as many people as I can get into their unions. Now, this is just quite insane, brilliantly insane. But I've got another tip for you. So the other day I said about checking out your twin flame number and Googling it and looking at the images. And also, if you've been following my messages, I've been saying about calling in your twin flame energy to help you manifest the life of your dreams. And it's all about moving up into the love vibration to create the life of your dreams in health, wealth, happiness, abundance, everything. So I was just in a cafe, and I was guided. So I was led to take out a £10 note, and they said, check out the back of the £10 note. So, oh, sorry. So I check out the back of the £10 note, and I am completely blown away again. So I would recommend you pull out your banknotes for wherever you are and check the banknotes to see for messages, because this is about using the twin spirit to create the life of your dreams. Okay, so firstly, there is a hummingbird, right? The hummingbird is looking through it looks like a looking glass. I've been saying about the Alice in Wonderland and looking through the looking glass. In the background, there is a ship as well. The ships have been coming home. Now, the hummingbird, I've worn 2 necklaces during this whole thing. The first one was a hummingbird, and the second one was this necklace, which says, "He who holds the key can unlock my heart." The actual key is here and has a W on it. So the key and the hummingbird, both of these necklaces are on the crystal grid, and they're actually on a rose quartz tree that I keep them on. As well as that, this has got a pair of angel wings attached to it. So these necklaces have been on the crystal grid and part of my journey since I met my twin. So immediately I look at the hummingbird and I'm like, no way. And I'm looking at the ship and I'm like, shut up, that's ridiculous. As well as that, I looked down at the bottom and I noticed that the initials of Charles Darwin are the same as my twins. So I'm then led to go and Google about the symbology of the £10 note, right? So what it said, and so this is why I'm saying go and check your banknotes, because I'm sure there'll be signs of your twin flame journey in there. So what it says is that Charles Darwin, as a young man, Darwin was employed as the naturalist on board the ship HMS Beagle. So I've been saying that eagle, the golden eagle, has been a big theme, and I see a lot of people turning into eagles. The white eagle is one of my spirit guides. B, the letter B, has been a massive theme because B is all about moving up in prosperity. And also we've had B coming through because bees are, again, attracted to honey. And B is also the initial for my twin's mum, who is poorly at the moment, that we've been sending out love and light to. So the fact that it's called Beagle is unbelievable. Again, I'm right, like, what? Also pictures is an illustration of Darwin's own magnifying lens and the flora and fauna that he may have come across on his travels. So I'm then guided because it says, okay, look at more details about Charles Darwin, right? So I'm going to read it to you because, again, I was like, what? There is literally everywhere, even on the banknotes, which is just why you know, why I say use your twin spirit to create abundance in your life. So Charles Darwin was born in Shrewsbury into a prosperous middle-class intellectual family. His paternal grandfather was the scientist Erasmus Darwin, and his maternal grandfather, the potter, Josiah Wedgwood. Now, there was a pottery program on in the UK this week, and it was absolutely littered with messages all the way through it. And it's about, and we've had the theme from Ghost, right? Ghost has been a movie that had messages in it. What does she do in Ghost? She's a potter. So again, all these messages are just, honestly, it's unbelievable. The big thing is though, look at what I noticed. When he was 16, he went to Edinburgh University to study medicine. He hated it, having neither aptitude nor interest, and he survived only 2 years. As a last resort, under paternal pressure, he went to Christ's College, Cambridge. He was able to pursue in a more congenial atmosphere his interest in the natural world, encouraged by his cousin, William Darwin Fox. Fox. An entomologist, his botany professor, John Stevens Henslow, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't just end there. He does his BA and all this stuff, and he's on the HMS Beagle. So here there is something else which I was like, shut up. The HMS Beagle was a 90-foot long, 20-foot wide vessel that carried a total of 74 people around the world. Many places were visited, including most famously the Galapagos Islands, where the crew of HMS Beagle stayed for 1 month. The voyage gave Darwin the chance to collect many specimens and make daily entries into his journal. The journals demonstrate not only his inquisitive mind, but also his scientific background and training, which is so interesting because my twin always thinks I'm just a hippie because he's really scientific and doesn't believe in Reiki, doesn't believe anything. So the fact that this is written, this basically banknote, which is all about Charles Darwin, has his stuff stamped all over it. It's just again, the Divine Comedy is just, brilliant. So on his return, he worked up his notes and published them as The Voyage of the Beagle. A shy, retiring and modest man, with his health seriously compromised by a tropical disease contracted whilst on the Beagle, he chose to withdraw from life at the centre. It goes on to say, hang on just one sec, that it says something about, Darwin continued to study and write for the rest of his life. He wrote a series of papers that supplemented the theories of the origin, such as the formation of the vegetable, blah, blah, blah. So the fact that it is linked down to, again, Charles Darwin, the fact that it's all about the origin, as a twin flame, you originated together onto this creation, you were created together, therefore you are the origin of each other. Which is why this is just, unbelievable. I was like, what? All the guidance that I've been getting about use your twin flame to create abundance in your life. And then literally on the banknote is the ship, the hummingbird, has my twin's initials. So I'm telling you, check out also this W on the key. What I've been saying about Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, his sidekick is Watson. I feel like I'm uncovering a spy novel every single day. Even look at this piece of the paper that I've got it open on here. All the messages. This is about a paint festival celebrating an Indian holy festival, which is about bringing people together. This is about a boxer, Watson. Boxing has been a key thing with Rocky coming through. Not only that, but then we have James Bond on the same page. We also have the ex-Beatles coming back together with Ringo Starr. Starr is wishing upon a star, because you need to wish upon a star to let all your dreams come true, especially as we're going into the 26th of February, which is the new moon. So, and the other thing is, look at this. This is the guy, he's a knight, Maxwell Knight. He's the former MI5 officer. The whole point is that your twin flame is your knight in shining armour, because they are helping you to create the life of your dreams. So the fact, again, that he's holding a bird, and the hummingbird was the necklace that I've been wearing all the way through my twin flame journey, and that is on the back of the banknote. So I'm telling you, check out your banknotes, check out your currency, see what messages there are for you, because I'm sure there will be details of your twin flame and twin flame story on your banknotes. So just use your twin flame spirit to create the life of your dreams, because He who holds the key, this is what I keep, this is the necklace that I've worn. He who holds the key can unlock my heart. And on the crystal grid is the key. Okay, so we are uncovering this incredible, 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 incredible jigsaw. And every single day, another piece comes up for us to create the life of our dreams. So go ahead, do that. I'm looking forward to finding out what twin flame messages are in your banknotes. All right, take care. Have a good one. If you want to come to me for healing or to join the crystal grid, then please do. All details are in the link. Okay, thank you. Bye.